So, here's the thing about murder. People always talk about it like it's a big hullabaloo, but with enough knives and blood eating and acid, it's really just an inconvenience. Anyway, I'm Dr. Jeffords, and I will be your guidance counselor for the fifth grade. Oh. Well, if that seemed ridiculous, get ready for the intro. It's the Adventure Brodeo, now with guests and board games for this month. Huzzah! Alright, yeah, there we go. That's the intro song. Yeah. Try doing these for like a year, man. I don't really think that captures the authentic shittiness of the experience. Exactly that.
It's someone else's pain. It's fine.
Yep.
I actually outsource all my anguish.
Well, so I am Drew Hayes. Joining me, as always, is Steve Wetherill.
Hello.
And we have two guests with us today for this kickoff of what's going to be a digital board game month. So joining us are Rick Gualteri from, oh my god, I really hope you know what he's from at this point if you're listening to this stream.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares at all.
Authors and Dragons in general. And Greg Slagel from the production, animation. I don't really know how to describe your career, man.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's a good lot.
I've given up on my IMDb page, like trying to get that thing in order. But yeah, I'm most known for producing cartoons on the internet.
And what sorts of cartoons might people have seen your work?
Oh, geez. I produced a bunch of Cyanide and Happiness cartoons, 2 seasons of Red versus Blue, some Ruby Chibi stuff, Nomad of Nowhere, and yeah, now I am writing stuff. Working on a little web series that I can't talk too much about yet, and a couple other shows.
There you go, listeners. You get your first secret project.
Secret project. That hopefully will be not so secret within like a few days, but I don't want to jinx it.
So a little background. We are coming up on a year in lockdown, and so obviously there's a lot of stuff we have all missed throughout this time, and one of them is the ability to gather with friends and play board games. And so we have decided to spend February kind of exploring the digital equivalents and options that are available for us. We're going to kick off with one that will be a little bit familiar to folks who followed the channel before. We're going to play Mysterium, where we are we're psychics attempting to interpret the visions given to us by a ghost. In this case, the psychics for the first round will be me, Steve, and Greg, and old Rick is going to be sending us visions from the beyond.
Psychics interpreting and translating the messages from ghosts is nearly what a writer is. You're being poetic.
I mean, if it's instead of like whiskey instead of ghosts, then sure.
Voices might be ghosts. I don't know. I'm very drunk.
Well, I for one applaud this effort. I like online board games. It's great. It's like in fact it might even be better instead of than sitting down and playing board games with your family, because you could sit down and play board games while still furiously masturbating and nobody can judge you.
I mean, we can still judge.
Yeah.
It's just not as effective at range.
Don't make me put my camera on, man.
How did Rick get canceled again? You know how.
It is such a very modern day thing to like threaten, like, I'll turn on my camera, I'll fucking do it. We'll actually see each other. You don't want that.
Human interaction, motherfucker. Okay, Jesus, never mind. Whoa. Way to
because
escalate.
You can FaceTime does not mean you should FaceTime.
The one bad thing about online board games is you can't flip the board and storm out when your nephew beats you.
Actually, Steve, there's one we might be exploring if I can figure it out well enough, called Tabletop Simulator, in which flipping the table is a built-in mechanic.
Oh, great. I mean, children need to see that. They need to see a grown man furiously sling a board game across the room because he didn't have enough fucking coloured pellets or whatever.
Haven't we watched that for the last 4 years in Washington?
See, I'm worried about like flinging a board game because I feel like it's gonna be like thin enough that it does that. Like if you try to throw like a piece of paper, it's just gonna like waft in the wind, which just totally undercuts the moment.
Yeah. Well, nobody said this was going to be dramatic or dignified, Craig. Quite the opposite.
Wait, what?
Well, as we're waiting for Rick to start doling out the clues, I will say that I did evaluate a few other board games just cursorily, and one I looked at was Digital Monopoly Plus, and I was like, well, I don't think I want to end the Brodeo.
That game has wrecked lives.
Well, speaking of end, I'm dead, which considering my age doesn't exactly feel inappropriate. So this round I would I hand out one card to each of you, and then
you can hand out as
out
many cards to each of us as you would like, as long if more cards help get what you're trying to say across, that is completely allowed. You just can't tell us anything. You can only speak through the visions of the cards.
Okay.
The visions of the cards. Oh.
I already picked that one. Let's see here.
It's like Heart of the Cards, but the heart is dead.
Yeah. Well, so while Rick is doing his ghostly duties, we can talk more about digital board games as a thing. Like I, for example, have been looking around. I got really excited because I thought Elder Sign had a version, but it's one player, and I was like, sons of bitches.
I don't know what an Elder Sign is.
It's really fun. It's a co-op game where you're basically trying to go against like one of the Lovecraftian elder gods. You're just trying to prevent them from being summoned.
Oh, that sounds cool.
All right. Oh, okay. So everybody, we've got our first cards. We've got Caterpillar Getting High, and what looks like some clear Cinderella shit. So it seems to me that the Alice-looking girl is the clear choice, with the jewelry and the flower crown.
That's what I want to say as well. It's got a bunch of like mystical elements, so it could be our magician bro, but like the Alice comparison does feel right.
Yeah, if it was just the Cinderella thing, I would think maybe more magician. But that caterpillar getting blazed is just full on an Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, I'm trying to metagame and being like, okay, how much experience does he have? Does he realize? Does he look at the other cards to see what they are?
Well, while we are deciding for me, let's go check and see what everyone else has. So, looks like Steve got the Underwater Death Knight.
Of course, the Underwater Death Knight.
Standard.
Yeah, it's by an underwater fire hydrant, which seems redundant.
I never noticed the fire hydrant.
Yes, of all the things going on in that picture, that is the weird thing.
That is the weird thing. Look, the horse has a diving suit. The man has a diving suit. They're underwater. This all tracks, okay? But
would you rather the horse not have a diving suit?
Well, then it would be floating, if you know what I mean. All right, let's see what Greg has going on. A dude killing a tower.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure that this is the police officer.
not the stonemason.
I like that's why I'm metagaming again, because I'm like, okay, does he know the cop is there? Because if he just saw the stonemason, he might be like, oh, stone tower, cool. But the cop is like too accurate for this.
Well, we are past the halfway point,
unfortunately.
So none of you seem to have the Alice-looking lady. So I'm gonna choose her for my selection.
Yeah, I'm locking in with the cop. I think that's correct.
And Steve, what's your obvious choice for the Underwater Death Knight?
I can't help thinking, but I've been slightly screwed in this arrangement. Underwater Death Knight.
I'm just saying it's more likely to vamp on that being a warlock because they have unending breath and they get their horse mount as like a default summon.
That's excellent
Saying.
reasoning. I don't think Rick employed any of that reasoning at all, but I'm going to go with that.
I guess they are wearing plate, which is not a warlock thing.
It took me a second because I was like, wait, why are you talking about horse summon? Ah, wow, not D&D. Well, we
We said
all
Death Knight.
ate shit.
Oh my god.
I'm so glad you guys are able to avenge me from beyond the fucking grave.
You gotta lower those expectations, buddy.
Oh my god.
It's a horse underwater.
Yeah. All right. Steve's makes all right. So I'm now leaning toward magician.
Yeah,
Greg,
it's coming around to my reasoning.
and you're probably going with stonemason now.
Yeah,
You kind of got the
Probably.
gimme on that one.
you say that. Okay, anytime we're like, oh, this is clearly whatever with one card, it's like, yeah, there's no way we're correct.
I guess I have to be magician.
Because he might have seen this one and been like, oh, like a sword armor guy, that's magical, so magician. Like,
Mm,
I don't know.
yeah.
Or maybe he associates towers with chefs.
He's got a tower shaped
Okay,
hat.
yeah, I'm definitely the magician. I have a top hat and a magic bear.
You don't know the bear's magic.
It's reading from a glowing magic book.
You don't know he's reading that. He might have just found it.
Oh god, now I want a bonus round where they just give like what the original card prompt was, and we have to try and match it up.
Oh. All right, let's see what the Death Knight has accompanied.
Oh yeah, that's. I feel like that's somehow the chef.
Yeah, there's cookery, there's a rat. Yeah, I see that. I'm not sure I got that from the first one, but
We say okay, but also like I'm looking closely at all the other cards just to make sure there's not like a rat crawling across one of them.
well, you have a rat on your card. It looks like, although that seems to be heading back in the. Yeah, the tower. It's. I guess you have to be the
Yeah,
builder.
I'm pretty sure it's the builder, tower stonemasony guy.
Only thing that makes
Avenge
sense.
me, you dumb fucks.
I mean, that should be the
You know,
tagline.
now
of
I
this
don't
game.
want to avenge him because he called me a dumb fuck.
It was the butler. Good day. There's not a butler on it. I said good day.
I'll make one of them my butler.
I've got somebody walking through a rat-infested forest with skull ghosts and a bathtub full of random goblins, goblin pirates, I guess. I don't know what any of that means.
Yeah. You've
I'm
got the
pretty
tough
sure yours
one.
is the chef.
I'm kind of with Greg on this one. Chef at least kind of makes sense
I'm not sure why chef makes sense.
because there's cookware on the goblins. If you want my honest answer.
Yeah, like rats in the kitchen, cookware on the goblins. I don't know how the underwater scuba guy would play into it, but
he's a guest no matter what. It's not like he's gonna fit nicely into any of these.
I have noticed if it's like, oh, these three point in one direction and this one points in a different direction, ignore the one because they probably just got like scuffed on a draw.
All right, we did way better that second time. Go
We
team.
did! Oh my god, we're geniuses. We're brilliant. Never gonna get it wrong again.
Nope.
Psychics are definitely real.
Okay.
It took you guys how many tries to guess this?
I think my Ouija board's calling me a dumb fuck.
Okay. Await the visions. If
Uh,
ghosts
so-
were real, and just like real people, all of these vision cards would be pictures of ghost dick.
Hey, you're probably not entirely wrong.
Like how we think of like ancient Victorian ghosts, like 200 years from now, it's gonna be some dude on Tinder. He keeps saying swipe left. I don't know what that means. It's an ancient code.
I feel like if it was a ghost, it should be more swipe left. Thirst trap. I don't know what that means. It was a phrase for like 10 years. Fuck off.
Some fucking ghost
Is-
voice from beyond the grave. Like and subscribe. Smash that.
Uh,
Me.
well, Greg has
Thirst
got.
trap? Is he trapped in the desert?
I mean, there's an obvious one for Greg. We have a tub and a. Oh, you got two. You got tub and exact opposite. You got flood and literally the other end. I think it
Ugh.
has to be the tub for you because it's got the water and then it has like the clothesline.
Yes, the water must surely point to the tub and has no chance of pointing to the fountain.
I mean, there's also a tub. It's a tub pointing to
Yeah.
a tub.
But I don't know how the weird cow skull one relates in.
Yeah, I don't know what the need for that one was if it was the tub because it feels like tub on tub is pretty straightforward.
Color maybe.
I'm leaning towards tub because yeah, the color matches up.
All
There you
right.
go. That's all I got.
And nobody
I
else
actually,
seems to have it. So.
I think I'm the fountain because mine are both outdoor stuff.
Yeah, that's true. There's only one outdoor location.
Yeah, all the greenery and stuff.
Yeah, but that airplane one had like the little paver planes. It has a bunch of notes in it. So like that could be like it's folded up notes and like there's letters and stuff. So like that could be the piano because pianos use notes.
Oh man, that is excellent reasoning that I don't think we
that
can
is
employ.
deep.
That is so much more effort than has been put into any aspect of this game. Once again, Steve has an interesting challenge.
Oh yeah, I've got I don't know some metaphor for time.
Murder clock?
Yeah, the wolf chasing the rabbit round the clock.
I'd go with color scheme on that one.
Well, there is also a clock in the nursery.
That's true. I did not spot that. There's a clock. There's also an animal in the nursery,
There is.
and there's kind of a fairy tale element to it.
It's kind of a
I
lady
guess
in a
so.
hat in the picture and a lady in the hat in the nursery. We're reaching at that point, but whatever.
It'll do. I'll take it. Yeah, let's go with that.
All
Okay.
right.
You aren't going to get to your goals if you're not willing to reach. Ooh,
Hey,
Hey, oh,
everyone but Drew.
everyone but me.
not the fountain.
Not the greenery fountain.
See where your logic gets you.
It's like the entirety of 2020, like for anybody who liked making plans. It's like, ha, look what your foresight got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, for anyone who is familiar with Mysterium, this section might look a little different. I have actually picked up some of the expansions for the game, including this is motive cards, as opposed to murder weapon cards in the original. So if some of this looks new and confusing, that is why the sudden change.
Thank you for telling me because I had no idea what was happening.
You're like, what's going on now?
This just got strange. Well, I guess.
Right. Behold my messages from beyond the grave.
They are beheld.
It's an ordinary looking window.
Got a lot of keys.
Mm,
Maybe the
Such
cell
good-
door? Oh,
Whoa.
got 3.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah, maybe. I mean, keys, boots. Boots isn't doing anything for me.
Greg has light?
I'm like,
How's-
okay, yellow? I feel like yellow's the common thread with all of these.
Ah.
Silhouette.
Well, by process of elimination, I am the piano. Also, there's a piano in this card.
I reckon, Greg, yours is. By the shape of the hourglass, the colour scheme, and the prevalence of the shadow, I think it's the church-like scene.
I'm thinking it's the like notes burning in the furnace.
Yeah, it's got to be one of those two. Like the
It's
visual
got that
aesthetic
bright yellow.
they share is right in there. So it's one of those two.
But yeah, the church is Yeah, the doorway thing. It's too much. I'm going for the church.
Yeah, that doorway similarity is right in there. All right, Mr.
Colonel
Steve the
Mustard
Key.
in the library with the pipe wrench.
I'm going to take the cell, keys, cell.
You sure it's not the poker one? Because that's probably all their shoes from they took them off when they got inside.
Don't be traipsing blood in my murder poker house.
That's what you do at poker, isn't it? Take your shoes off, leave your keys at the door. Oh no,
Throw your
that's a
key
different
onto
kind
the
of pie.
ceiling.
If it turns out to be the poker one.
Oh Jesus. Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh no.
We waited behind for you, Drew.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
to be polite.
Of course.
3 hours left.
Soon the doom.
Let's do it in real time.
So for folks who have not seen Mysterium before, basically we're at the final phase of the guessing round now. We all need to successfully figure out our scenarios, and then
We're doomed.
and then Rick will decide which of these scenarios is the truth. The ghost will remember, and then we have to guess based on the vision clues he provides which one is correct. So, but we do have a few more tries on figuring out what the motive is, which is looking like a good thing.
Okay. Right. So the motive wasn't being in a cell for me. No idea what the keys mean. Or
Now I'm
the
just looking
shoes.
for a window or a door, and the other window is in the prison scene.
Okay.
Drew has received a vision.
I got two. All right, I got wayward dude at a stop sign hanging out.
You guys want me to wait before I hand these out, or just hand them all at once?
No, just hand them out as you go. The timer doesn't start until we all have them.
Yeah, so like a little bit of time before the last one gets handed out.
Okay.
Okay, I have raccoon with string.
Yes, raccoon with string. Clearly poker.
And dude on a path wandering around. Oh, okay. I think mine is the car scene. I think it's the dude who's lying down is making the same general shape with his body as the dude who's driving, and then like the raccoon and everything sets it at night.
Yeah.
Full moon looks like the headlamps.
Yeah.
There we go.
Could vote with that.
Greg has more, or no, Steve has light coming out of a door now.
See, I want to think the burning note because it has a small window on it, as does this, and this kind of this tree-shaped light here is vaguely flame-like. I mean, vaguely. I'll take it.
I'm gonna.
Are you
guess
the poker, Greg?
I think so. I don't know what those other ones meant.
Yeah,
They sent
that-
3 of them to me.
That's maybe because there were 3 men in the picture.
That could. And like the wispy trails of like the gravestone one kind of matches up to the wispy trails of like the smoke on their head. Maybe.
Yeah, they all kind of have the head smoke.
But like the rat playing a game like that screams poker to me, and like
Yeah.
none of the other ones.
I can't
It's gotta be.
imagine what else it would be for you with the rat.
Okay, I'm gonna go with poker.
Unless Rick was just like, I'll throw away this one. He already knows it's the letter.
I kind of think the letter one is our blue character here?
Yeah. Steve made a good point with the window. Well, we're gonna find out.
Well, I'm ready to go with that, committing to that choice.
Well then. Huh.
I mean,
Are
okay,
we-
so you got two choices left, or two chances left, and I think the only thing it can be for you is the cell.
I mean, yeah, but like, is it?
No,
I mean,
was
yeah, I know
reading-
it's the only choice it could possibly be, but like, how can I be sure?
Where the fuck?
Ghost, send me a sign.
I... It kind of just feels like the ghost is like, fuck this psychic. I don't want them to figure it out.
Mind your own business. you
I guess
do-gooders.
rats in a
Did
cell,
he
maybe?
crow? He crowed on this one.
Yeah, some shitty cards going.
Is it the cell or is it the one where the guy is sitting in the cell? I'm gonna go. Okay, I'm gonna go with the guy who's in prison in the cell. Hey, I was right. Go me. I'm a
Justice has
genius.
come for my tortured soul. God, it sucks being dead. I need to reincarnate.
Not yet.
There's only one possibility left. Let me choose.
We still have a chance to throw this all away.
Yeah. So now it's no longer cooperative. Now it is competitive, as Rick the Ghost determines which of these scenarios is the truth and selects the vision cards he will provide us. We will all make our own individual choices, although we of course can pick the same thing.
How do I determine which one is the truth?
So look at the cards you have and figure out
Yeah.
what you can best convey using those cards.
Okay.
Was it the magician in the piano room because he hates cars? The chef in the nursery because he hates words? Or the stonemason in the tub because he hates prisoners? Or people who
That one
finish their break.
sounded kind of real. He hates people who don't finish their peas.
Like that prison cell is like the room next door. This feels like a very like kidnapped situation.
I mean, that does
Someone
look like a
couldn't
dude who
finish
would
their
hold a prisoner next
peas.
to a bathtub.
Yeah, I mean, these are all strong motives.
Yeah, and he's like a mason because he had to like learn how to construct that jail cell in his house without hiring contractors, so the police couldn't track him down. You know.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
You get a contractor in for that sort of thing, they're going to talk.
That's why Batman had to kill all of his.
I think this guy's a murderer.
There are about 52 Robins for the actual one. And they're all like really qualified tradespeople. Wanna help me fight crime? Yeah, sure. Build a Batcave. Oh, now you have to die. Sorry, Robin number 56.
All right.
A lot of orphans going missing in this town.
The clues
really
have
qualified
arrived. And they are...
Helpful? Question mark.
Well, they exist.
God. Sky Unicycle. Party Vampire. Geometry? Targets? I don't know.
Oh no, geometry.
Ah,
My one weakness.
I've made my selection.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident on this one.
Ditto.
I'm not. Now, are we supposed to like just choose the best one for our own scenario?
You're supposed to choose the one that you think these cards are hinting you toward.
Right.
We all have the same cards. I don't believe they're all in the same order though.
Yeah, the order is randomized.
I have absolutely no idea. But I'm just going to choose the vampire. 'cause
But you're a
it's cool.
psychic. Surely this is a very real and actual
Ooh,
process.
has killed me. An asshole stonemason, an asshole chef, or an asshole magician.
I mean, magicians are known to be very murderous.
That's true.
We've all seen that documentary, The Prestige.
And he's the least useful of the three people. So, societies don't need more magicians. That's my motive for putting it away
We all
forever.
picked the same one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Be real, how many of us just saw the tire tracks and went, "Oh, car"?
Not me.
Um,
I didn't even see the tire tracks.
or party vampire, magician.
I was too distracted by the geometry joke.
I can finally rest in peace.
All right, folks, you're gonna see the Brodeo symbol for a second while we reset up everything for our next game. Da, 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 da.
So you should have saved a theme tune for this part.
Feel free,
Somebody
Steve.
said,
Go nuts.
I can't just pull theme tunes out my ass.
Then what is your ass even for?
All right, the game is reset up. I would recommend that Rick wait a few seconds before attempting to log in.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh,
Now you're
crap.
good.
Case closed.
All right, hold on. I gotta get back in now.
Maybe it's just because I'm playing too much Among Us lately, but I keep wanting like extra murder mechanics in games. Like if they keep getting the cards wrong, you can like drag them to the afterlife.
Every game should have an airlock.
fuck this ghost calling the exorcist.
Let's see. So I am once again the glasses gentleman. Steve, which one are you?
I forgot to check. I think I'm the blue guy again.
All right, so that makes Rick the lady in yellow.
That means Greg is
All right,
the guy.
I don't know anything about like what cards we're gonna get, but I'm just gonna call it now. The soulless guy with the iron all around him is the murderer.
Oh, I am the lady, apparently.
Ah. And
That's
you
what
have
I thought.
once again
Yes.
started with an underwater person in armor.
I can't help but think that's just a personal jibe at me there. All right. Deep sea Anubis diver and his table full of wheels.
It's the driver. Look. The guy's wearing a helmet. He's also got that steering wheel on the ship.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
there's a bit
that
of like,
the gold yellow circle, yellow circle, yellow
Yeah.
circle. I see that.
and he's got a suspicious mustache as well.
All mustaches are suspicious.
That's true. They are. That's what they're for. I'm fairly confident in that pick, which means definitely won't be correct.
I mean, there's always a possibility, but no, based on his story, no, probably not.
Yeah. You're probably exactly as accurate as real life psychics at this sort of thing. So we got that account for us.
And here's the thing with real life psychics: since you see so few of them winning the lottery, that should tell you all you need to know.
Psychics are the ones running the lottery. Shit, man. Well,
Man,
right, Rick, yours is shall we say straightforward?
I'm seeing all these keys here, and
Dude,
unless
the tentacle one is great. Like they even match like the weird wiggly red thread with the wiggly tentacles.
I completely missed the tentacle thing, but regardless, I don't think that one's going to require a lot of thought.
And I got somebody playing chess on the beach. Sand chess. I got sand chess. There's a
playing
horse.
cards.
Yeah, well, okay, so that woman kind of has potatoes, and those kind of look like rocks, which kind of sort of look like the chess thing.
I think playing cards. Game.
Oh, the checkerboard.
Oh.
She has a checkerboard
the games.
cloth.
That's true as well.
Yeah.
That's
Sand
the
potatoes
only
and-
real visual cue I have found. So I think I'm gonna roll with it.
Yeah.
If not, it's probably the magician. All right. Let's see how this ghost conveyed.
Let's find out.
Oh, all right, probably magician.
Okay.
I knew sand potatoes was a bit of a stretch.
I'm muting myself so I'm not swearing out loud too much.
Yeah, as you have to. That's part of the experience of being the ghost.
All right, feeling good about this.
Starting strong.
Yes.
No way it can possibly go wrong. Oh no.
Ominous looking cards here.
They are. This is like a nice selection of spooky looking bullshit.
I love the art of this game. Like, it's very fun to play, but it is cool just to sit back and appreciate these amazing illustrations they have. In the physical game, it's great too because these are really high quality, nice card stocks.
Nice. Atmospheric.
Kind of a grave and then plants.
Ghost plants.
Yeah, that is kind of making me think it's that thing with the crows and stuff. Because
Oh yeah, the weird gnarled trees and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I
You're
see
in the
that.
outdoor one, and it's got dead trees in it.
Okay, I got Penis Castle.
The penis castle.
that has to be the magician.
Yeah.
Where else would magicians live other than a penis castle?
Yeah, it's a
Who else would
wand,
live in
if
a
you know
penis
what I
castle?
mean.
I want to live in a world where magicians don't live in penis castles.
If I see a mage and he's not living in a giant cock, is it really a mage? Let's see. Yes. So we had a question on the stream, Leslie. Man, wow, there's really a physical version of this game. Yep, there very much is. In fact, that is the first way that I knew it could be played. I only found the digital version as we were learning for, pandemic entertainment. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of preferred the digital because the setup for this thing is a bit of a bear.
Wait, so like you would each order a box of these cards like printed out, and then you'd have to like set up webcams to like show them to each other?
No, Greg, in the olden
don't get-
days,
why
we
would you
used
have
to
a physical
gather in
copy?
one place under a single roof. It was
What?
hell. It was hell on earth.
God, one day we're gonna be
Like within 6 feet of each other?
So
Inside?
so the legends say.
Oh man.
I don't know what you have, Steve.
I'm gonna say it's that final one with the door opening in the thing, because the wood grain kind of matches the desk, and the light kind of matches what's coming in through the door. Sort of.
Yeah, there's an electric light in that one. And there isn't
Sure.
in
Yeah.
Anything else?
On the
I'll
flip
take
side, that center one does have windows.
Yeah,
And seats?
that's true. Chair in it.
There's chairs in this one. There's places to rest your ass.
I'm gonna go for the one with the light. I think the light is more important than the chairs. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong.
I mean, that's pretty much the gist of this game. We can always be wrong. But we are not. But Steve is. Steve is wrong.
Steve is very wrong. Had a fucking chair in it, man.
This is what happens when you listen to my advice. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I've never solved a murder mystery show in my life.
Yeah. Chair was right there.
Solved? No, never solved a murder.
Oh, wait, somebody's already chosen the chair one, and were correct with it. So
Oh, yeah. The outdoor chair one was for Rick. Rick got his correct.
now that I look at it, there's like 2 with chairs in there. So, well, one's a store.
Well, I am pretty obviously the library between the books.
No.
And
Look at the
Beauty
first
and the
one.
Beast thing.
No, it's not the library.
Oh,
Look at the
it's
first
the
one.
temple.
The first one has candles and a book.
But wouldn't the dancing candles kind of remind you of like a Beauty and the Beast Disney thing that takes place in the library?
Okay, Elsa.
Look, I can't overanalyze as good as Greg can, alright? It's a talent he has, and the rest of us
Damn
don't.
right.
It's not as good at derailing people with bullshit as Greg is.
I got a hat with cutlery.
Oh,
There
the-
is
the
one. There
drop
is
hat.
one with a hat here. The problem, actually, there's two with a hat. Okay, I think it's the creepy party because there's food in the background, which you would need cutlery for, and then there's a guy with a top hat sitting
Yeah,
like in the background.
that makes sense. I think you've got that. God, that is a creepy ass one too. What's the motive here? I went to a party and everyone was shitty.
You
So,
say that like that doesn't happen.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
Steve, I'm thinking you're the windows because that first one has a window, and just looking at the color scheme of
Yeah.
the drugged out.
The drugapillar.
Yep, drugapillar, good.
Drugapillar. I'm going with color scheme on
Drugapillar.
it. Okay.
Oh yeah, drugapillar was
Yeah.
correct.
Oh yeah.
Always
I
go.
believe in y'all.
Always
I
bet
believe
on
in you.
drugapillar.
Only 4 hours left.
We're actually doing great. We're
All right.
I say
Creepy
that as
child
we
in
challenge the god.
Some of these drawings are ominous as fuck.
Man, Rick cut a path through this thing. He only missed one.
In all fairness, the clues were really good. It had nothing to do with my deductive abilities.
I mean, you still
Damn
caught
right.
everything. Like, I would not have noticed the food in that scene if you hadn't pointed it out.
All
Right.
right, so Steve's got a tub.
Bathtub, a thing in the water here.
Could it be the water? The motive
Yeah.
was the lake monster took my grandpappy.
We've all been there.
Damn lake monster.
Admittedly, grandpappy had killed at least 40 of the lake monster kin, so it was at best retribution.
Granddaddy kind of had it coming.
If I'm honest with myself, perhaps in the grand comet scheme of things, that monster was in the right. Nevertheless, I must go kill for this crime.
It's not about justice. It's about honor.
And by lake, I meant bathtub, and by monster, I mean grandma.
Right, what we got? Oh, this must be a particularly
Yeah, I think we have a crow
Deliberation
situation
going on,
going on. Oh no! Oh,
Oh.
I got 3. That's not good.
Wow. Okay, so I'm gonna just say, looking at the color scheme,
Yeah,
the
pink and
color
pink
scheme
and pink.
matches. Yeah, it matches that middle one.
Yeah, I think that's what it has to be. I'm just
Oh my
looking.
God.
Also, Jesus Christ, that thing is the zeppelins with the whale is creepy. All right, let's go poker room.
Zeppelins with whales, my greatest fear.
Sky whales. Look, we all fear the sky whales.
Yes. Oh my god. When you picked up on color scheme right away, I was like, oh thank god.
And now comes the greatest battle. Which of us psychics is right? And which of us is a charlatan? Because clearly only one of us is a charlatan, right? Right? This is a very
Again,
respectable
you'll-
precision.
You'll notice I'm playing with you. I'm playing with you guys, and not sitting here in my giant lottery house.
right. I can't click on anything.
Yeah, he hasn't given us the cards yet.
Oh right, okay, good. I thought maybe I
There was like a
was,
creaky background wood noise, and I was like, what the fuck?
And in all fairness, with the last one, it was an easy one to choose because I completely forgot you could scroll.
Oh no.
that doesn't sound promising.
Yeah, as he's like, "Oh wait, you can scroll."
I just want to like apologize in advance.
Oh, this sounds promising.
Also, the low-key motto for this game.
The apologies are given by now.
Oh no, we have a crow.
Oh dear. Crow's never a good sign.
All right.
Okay, vision
Let's see
time.
here. All right, stairs.
Lamp monster, train baller, and stare blood.
Murder stare blood? Like,
That doesn't look like, you know, accident chopping the vegetables stare blood.
that looks like a ribbon. Like it kind of comes to 2 points.
Oh yeah.
But there are stairs in one of these pictures.
There are stairs in one of the pictures. The
my
masked
God.
choo-choo man. Yeah.
Mind you, there's not giant spiders in one of these pictures.
Or are there only giant spiders in one of these pictures?
Candles, stairs, choo-choo train.
I'm thinking the solution very loudly in my brain. Use your psychic powers.
Oh, you cannot chat with other players when selecting the culprit. Well, I guess we blew that one.
Oh my
Wait.
god. Oh my god. You did it.
Psychics are real.
Oh my
For
god.
real. You heard it here on Authors and Dragons first. Psychics are factual.
Rick, when you pointed out like, oh wait, but there's only stairs in one of these, I was like, oh man, there are. I didn't notice that.
That's so convenient.
I saw the top hat on the choo-choo guy, and I was like, well, I guess that's magician.
Good. Like, yes, I was like, okay, this one might work. And then, like, because I couldn't see what the other ones were. And so once those popped up and I saw the party with, like, the spider chandelier, I was like, oh no.
That did throw me off for a second. I was like, but the choo-choo, like, the only thing I could find on that was the top hat.
I didn't even think of the top hat.
Rick, how, like, what
Driving uniform.
what demon did you make a deal with to get these psychic powers? Asking for a friend.
Oh man. Well, we don't have time to play another round, so I think that is going to do it for this week's Adventure Brodeo. Big thanks to Rick and Greg for stopping by and joining us on this first of the Board Game Month adventures. You folks have anything you would like to plug?
You can find me on Twitter at Greg Slagle or gregslagle.com to see all the stuff that I've done. Other than that, I have secret projects, so hopefully I'll be able to do actual plugs here in a few days.
I will send you some visions before that. You can...
I'm thinking about them really hard. Just use your powers.
My hands against my forehead, just thinking, buy Rick's books, buy Rick's books.
Such as
Oh
Kraken
my god, I
Hunters.
think he has books for sale.
Books such as Kraken Hunters, link to which you can find in the description of this episode. Speaking of, Steve.
Yeah, if you want to read a book about Brandon Firemaster and some other guys, you can pick up Brandon Firemaster and some other guys on Amazon in digital or paperback.
And as for me, on top of the most recent 5-Minute Sherlock, The Case of the Haunted House, which is available on audio right now, we are a few months out from Bones of the Past, a Villain's Code 2 audiobook, available on March 30th, but the pre-order is now up, and a link to that one is in the description as well. All right, I think that is everything for this week's Adventure Brodeo. Thank you all so much for joining us, and we'll be back with a new digital board game for the February month next week. Until then, bye!
Bye.